The 5th annual Father and Son Invitational took place in George over the first weekend in March, as is tradition. Competitors came from across the country, some by car, and for those who took the aerial route, tournament sponsors BMW were on hand to transfer guests to the resort in one of their luxury vehicles. The venue, of course, the magnificent Fan Court Hotel and Country Estate, a wonderful setting in which golfing fathers and sons can enjoy a weekend together.
The idea about father and son playing golf is if you think about it, fathers introduce their sons to the game, and it's a wonderful time to bond, it's a wonderful time to spend time together. And what we do here, which is unique, is that the sons have to be at least 18, so that the father and son teams are involved in everything on the golf course and then also the functions afterwards, which really makes the weekend spectacular.
The event, inspired by the unique bond that exists between fathers and their sons out on the golf course and the special moments that can only be shared out on the links. And clothing sponsors Pringle ensured that each team looked fantastic.
BMW is a golfing brand, and we don't just support professional tournaments, we're very big in amateur golf. And I think this one is a very interesting concept, simply because it's a father and son. Which means, yeah, what stands out is the heritage component, and we are also big on heritage because our cars are as good as they are because we build on what we've done in the past.
The links at Fan Court is definitely a great test of one's character, and she treated the father and son teams no differently.
I think in this day and age, people are very busy. So this, I think, event gives fathers and sons an opportunity to bond, and golf as a theme is a good one because golf, I think, takes out a man's character, so they can, I think, share those frustrations and also happy moments together.
Oh, this is an awesome tournament. I think, you know, just from a bonding perspective, to spend some quality time.
This is a great tournament, and as I've always said, you know, golf on this tournament is incidental. It's all about relationship building, it's all about networking.
So playing together is awesome. You learn a lot about your dad and learn a lot about yourself, and to keep the tempers in tow.
The links at Fan Court is a fine Gary player design. It measures around 5,700 meters, depending which tee you play from, and plays as a par 73. The teams played better ball Stableford on the first morning over the beautiful link-style course, carved out of what was previously an airstrip.
Playing this course first, I guess, a bit like boot camp. You know, they absolutely smash you down, and then when we get onto the slightly easier courses, Otaniqua and Montague, we can kind of build things up again. So if there have been any situations where there's a bit of tension between dad and son, it'll be magnified 30 times on this course, and then we'll start looking at getting things together again tomorrow.
Although tough, some fine golf shots were played, and link-style golf courses are new to many in South Africa. Sakiwa here playing with Dad Jabu. What a great chip here, young man. And a nice smile to boot.
I think the links is a bit intimidating, but helps to concentrate.
I'm not sure about this course. It's too tough for a golfer like me. For the good players like him, it's fine, but it's too tough for me.
The course is tough on the amateurs, but some good golf shots were manufactured out there on day one. Deputy Chief Justice Dikgang Moseneke, as comfortable out on the links as in the courtroom apparently. Here's Larry Bredenkamp playing with his dad Pi. He showed a nice touch from just off the green and oh so close. Dumesani Radebe also getting to grips with the greens, and a solid putt right there. Here's Sadise Moseneke, son of Deputy Chief Justice Dikgang Moseneke. A lovely little chip here, and putting it close. And then finishing off the round in style. Great reaction as well. Take a look at this for a bit of grandstand finishing by Duncan Cruikshank. A tricky downhill putt on the 18th, Duncan willing it all the way, and a nice result. Well done.
It was a bit stressful today because I had to carry him the first 9, but then he at least woke up the back 9. So it was good. But yeah, we eventually came together as a team.
It was great. He carried me most of the way, but it was very fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and tomorrow coming back for more, I guess. Except I'll be carrying him hopefully.
But although important, the golf in fact was secondary to enjoyment and bonding.
The main highlight here is the sons introducing their dads, and all of them trying to outdo one another with their little chirps about their dads. But it is fascinating to listen to them talk about their fathers, and for some of us it's a revelation about what they think of us.
Let's take a look at the day one standings. Sydney and Ashley Kennel on top with 42 points, but Team Zanose and Musi Kanene only 3 points back. The first of 2 evening functions is for many the highlight of the weekend, and the sponsors pull out all the stops to ensure a great evening is had by all, and the sons get an opportunity to pay tribute to their dads.
This is of course the 5th annual Father and Son Invitational presented by BMW, and we welcome back many familiar faces, many familiar friends, and of course we welcome some new faces and warn them not to win like the Wises did last year.
Because of him I'm here, and I'm eternally grateful. It's our 2nd time here. I don't want to take too long, but couldn't be any happier, and I couldn't be happier to be anywhere else. So thanks very much. Cheers.
My name's Adam Trove. This is my ATM/Father Trevor.
Dad, you know, if we could mold you, we would. And I think one of these days we're going to. You're an absolute outstanding man. Thank you very much.
Dad, I think one of the lessons you taught me this year, definitely, this is our 4th time out, is the importance of family planning. I think
BMW took the opportunity to unveil the new 3 Series, entirely produced here in South Africa, and the guys enjoyed the chance to take a closer look. The second day started out early on the Outeniqua course, a completely different layout for the players. The course plays just under 6,000 meters and is a par 72, the format foursomes. Foursomes can be a trying format as players play alternate shots. Here we see the team of Musi and Zanose Kanene working their way down the fairway. Zanose playing a great approach and leaving his son with a long par putt, and then Musi doing well, leaving dad with a seemingly simple tap in for par, and then oops! It just goes to show how cruel this game can be, but very good to see Zanose taking it in the spirit that the weekend is intended. Overnight leaders Sydney and Ashley Kennel slipped back a bit, but a nice putt here by Ashley. Yanni and Jordan Joanides love this event and moved to the top of the leaderboard over the Outeniqua course. After the morning's foursomes, this is how things stack up. Team Joanides leading by 1 from the Matkoviches, Trevor and Adam Traub in 3rd. There's just enough time for a bite to eat and some refreshment before heading out for the afternoon session. The final test coming over the gorgeous Montague Parkland layout, which just scrapes in under the 6,000 meter mark and plays as a par 72. The final afternoon sees the teams playing combined Stableford. This lovely shot of the 17th green with water in the background as the groups work their way through a long day of 36 holes. Team Cruikshank were going well on the 2nd afternoon and enjoying the week once again.
It's been obviously very important to spend time with my dad. I mean, it's the first time we've played golf together this year. So from that point of view, it's obviously a bit testing because you haven't really played together much, and especially when it gets competitive, you know, it then becomes a bit difficult because you're fighting each other a little bit because you're trying to encourage each other to play well, and you're also fighting the course, which has been extremely tough today, especially with the changing weather conditions.
Nice putt there, Duncan, on a day where the putter never really behaved particularly well. but he kept the momentum going. Tony Matkovic bombing one down 15 as they crept up the leaderboard. Here's Peter now, showing all his skills to hit the green from the trees on the 15th. He's spent some time on golf courses, has Peter. Tony Matkovic here holding out well at the 18th as they put together 64 points in the afternoon. Happy Nchingila, great third shot over the water on the par 5 18th. With son Tabiso helping read the putt. And he finished it off well. Is that relief or joy for Happy? Tabiso has his thoughts on how the day played out.
I feel good. I was carrying my dad for once. I loved it. Not so heavy. He runs a lot. It was great. Go dispute it. Go ahead, Bob. Dispute it.
As the scores came in, there was much anticipation to see who would grab top honours. With the maths done, and after 3 rounds of team golf, it was the team of Peter and Tony Matkovic who came up trumps. In second, the Cruikshanks. But well played to everyone who took part. Richard and Anthony Parker took third prize, with Duncan and Chad grabbing second place after a very good 67 points in the afternoon's combined Stableford.
Our champions for 2012, the perennial bridesmaids, on 136 points, winning BMW M watches and USB sticks, Peter and Tony Matkovic.
And a fine all-round performance by the pair, who are no strangers to the event.
Each year I've left here very humbled. Humbled because of what I've seen here, with what I've learned, the admiration I've had for the people, but most of all with the young people, the sons. I want to tell you, I think Pete Wise said it best last year. He said, if that is the future of our country, this beautiful country of ours is seriously in a good place. Thank you, guys.
That brings an end to a truly inspirational 2012 Father and Son Invitational, presented by BMW. We already look forward to the 2013 installment.